Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today we're going to be getting the pig pen ready for the pigs. It's a beautiful day today, and yesterday I was able to go around and get all the yards mowed. I got to go around them again because we do have a little bit of clumpage. I let them go a little bit too long because I am borrowing my brother's mower, so I can't just mow it anytime I can. And we've been getting a good amount of rain, so everything's been growing pretty fast, including these broilers. How you doing, broilers? You guys need moved on to fresh grass again. I know, you dirty this little box up pretty quick. I guess I'll get you guys moved before I head up to the barn. It's really about time we get these broilers moved out on pasture. We actually had a cold night last night that was actually close to a frost. Pup, so I actually put the heat lamp on again for them so they were all comfortable last night, not shivering. But now the weather should be warm enough we can actually get them out on pasture and into a fenced in area. So I'm gonna have to make a fenced in area. Pup. Let's go ahead and get these guys moved first. Yeah, broilers. Ugh. Beep beep. Everybody watch your toes. Come on up front. Everybody come on up front. Come on. What are you doing? I didn't run over anybody's legs. Why do you look like that? What are you doing? Pop two. We have one that looks hurt. How? How did this happen? I was so careful this morning moving you. Nobody was hurt this morning. Beep beep. What's going on with you? Why? What's going on? Just have poop stuck to your foot? Oh, you chicken. You're just messing with me, you lazy chicken. All right, everybody move to the front. You made me crawl in this dirty box. Birds, puppy. Oh, he's healthy. All right, you were just messing with me. Everybody's good and moving around. Don't lay down already. We're not done moving. I didn't like that. All right, let's try this again. Everybody up. Everybody up. Come on, buddy. You with the feathers in the face. What are you doing? Why is there one chicken laying in the back corner? Come on, bud. Work with me. Work with me, chickens. Come on. Fresh grass in the front. Everybody together. Come on, bud. Don't peck the back wall. It's coming at you. Beep, beep. Scoot, scoot. Come this way where the fresh grass is. Everybody in the front, tell them. Buddy. The elevator door is opening on this side. Come on. Face this way. Come on now. Get up. There we go. Everybody move as a unit here. Move together. There we go. Good. Jeez, puppy. Good job. You were hurting real nice. There you go. Broilers. We gotta get you out in the open. And grab them some feed here. Like having them full on feed during the day, and then they can run out overnight. Pop. I know. They're leaving a lot of dirties behind. Don't eat those. Yeah, nasty. Gross. Hey, broilers. Well, you shouldn't have done it. Go to the pond, get a drink. All right, you're all set, broilers. Silly pup. All right, we can head up to the barn and see if we can get started. Pup. Trying to get the gardens cleaned up too, showing what perennials are about to bloom. We have a lot of irises coming into color right now, including my favorite iris, the black one. Pup. But we have some other colors coming up on the peninsula too, so I wanted to clean up all the weeds here so we could actually see them pop. If you want to see the garden projects and all the garden tours during the growing season, make sure to check out my other channel, Whitt Acres Nature at Home. Pup. How's everybody doing out here? All right, chickens? All good, Rufio? Good. How you doing, little peepers? What's going on in here? Where's your mama? What's Ginny doing? We haven't checked in on Ginny in a little while. Something's actually been going on with Ginny. Ginny got broody again. Huh, girl, didn't you? Yeah, look at you puffing up, you beautiful bird. Ginny got all broody again whenever she was laying eggs, and they got piled up in here without me collecting them. And she decided to sit down on the eggs, and she hasn't been out in a few days. And with her going broody and being separated to raise her chicks, I don't even know if her eggs are fertile. So I actually pulled out most of her eggs, and I switched them out with some of the girls' eggs that were laid yesterday. And I did make sure to grab a pants egg. So Ginny actually has an opportunity to hatch out a little baby pants. Huh, girl? I'll leave you to it. Give her some air today. There you go, girl. You like that? Not too much? Good. Huh, pup. We got another broody chicken. Ladies, what's going on? None of you want to work, huh? Got all these ladies out here with fluffy butts, and nobody wants to sit on some eggs. Go make sure it's safe, pup. Now, I gotta make sure Ron and his girls are all inside here. Why don't you have everybody with you, Ron? Where's Hermione? Yesterday I was up here dropping off feed at the barn, and I looked over in the neighbor's yard and saw Ron and all his girls foraging in the grass. Oh, there's Chloe. There's Chloe. Where's Hermione? Still missing a duck. So I had to hop the fence and actually chase them and catch them one by one and put them over the fence because I couldn't find the hole to chase them all back through. Ended up getting caught on the Jagger bush. So we gotta find Hermione and make sure she's still here. Where is she, bud? Where's your other duck? Oh, there she is. Hanging out in the shade, girl? Alright. You do you. Everybody else safe? Sammy? Now, Sammy hasn't been sneezing these last couple days, or at least whenever I'm up here to hear him. So if Sammy doesn't sneeze anymore, I am going to get him some friends to hang out with him inside the Love Shack here. Because we're not going to be able to let him back out with the flock right now, because Rufio is taking over. Huh, bud? But if we can get you past that sneeze fit, I can actually put some other girls with you. Good. I want to hear some quiet out of you for a while. So I'll keep you posted on Sammy, and we'll get him some girls whenever I feel it's time. Now, I've been laying out the wood here, trying to figure out how I want everything to fit together, and it's actually been a little bit of a puzzle in my head. And there's actually one angle I'm trying to figure out and get right, and it's the hold up to the whole project. Plus, we had some crappy weather last week, and I really didn't have the energy to come out here in the cold. Huh, Rufio, but we're running out of days here. The pigs are going to be coming here soon. You're going to have to keep an eye on all your ladies. Yeah, you can't have them jumping in the pig pen. You either, fence jumper. Huh? Huh, pup? Yeah, you beautiful bird. You being a nice bird. Good. There is one feature about Rufio. He is missing most of his toes. Look at that. No nails on the front. He's got nails on the side ones there. Still got some dew claws on him. But he's missing his front toenails. Do you want to tell him why, Rufio? Yeah, you've been jumping against the fence trying to fight with Sammy. And Bert. And the metal fence is winning. Huh. You gotta stop doing that so your toenails can grow back. Tell him, Snowball. He needs his nails. Huh, pup, tell him. He needs his nails. He's gotta scratch up treats for the girls. We got works to do, though. Oh, Mumbles. Good job, Rufio. Good job, Rufio. Hey, Dabbles. Hey, Dizzy. Hey, Big Bonnie. Coming through, girl. I gotta work in the pig pen again today. Last video we were in here getting the white paint on the walls, and it looks all fresh and clean now. Good job, Rufio. And today we're gonna work on getting the bottom stripe painted on. I want it a little bit darker on the bottom because that's where the pigs are gonna be rubbing their butts all against. I don't want it too dark because there isn't a lot of lighting in here, but I do want to darken that strip up just a little bit. Thanks, Rooster. Good job, Rufio. But I think painting that bottom strip another color just makes it look a lot better in here. And then that top half can stay white and clean. Thanks, bud. So I have some leftover gray paint here. It's not enough in the can to actually do everything I want, but if I add some of this white to it, I can actually lighten the paint up and get enough paint to go all the way around. I got my roller and my brush all cleaned up again to reuse. But before we get wet paint on the walls, I do want to go around and sweep up these floors again, get them a little bit more clean. After we did the pressure washing, everything was wet and I couldn't get all the dirt out of here. But now that everything's dried up, I'm going to come in here and get this all swept up again. We do have wild birds nesting in the rafters here, so they still have droppings they're adding to the floor. So we're going to get the floors swept up, the walls painted, and then at that point, we're actually going to be ready for pigs. One thing is, I might have to lower this water here, depending on how big the pigs are whenever they first get here. And of course, I want to get the pulley set up on the guillotine door here so I can get that open and closed from outside the pen. But those are actually things I can do after the pigs show up. Right now I need to get the floor all cleaned out here and get all the walls finished painted. Hump up. And we're going to finally get the ear tags out of the goats. Hump up. Lots of work to do. Did you tell Pants that Jenny has one of her eggs? Hey, you might be a mama. You might get an egg to hatch, girl. I set it up. We'll see if it happens. But alright, it's time to get started. Hump pop. What's going on over here, ladies? Why is everybody yelling? Got an intruder or what? What are you yelling about? Everybody just wants to yell right now, huh? Little Row, you have anything to yell about? Got anything to show me? A bunch of dirty eggs. What is going on? I'm gonna have to get in there and pull some of those out, girl. Yeah, egg shimmy for now. What's going on outside? Chickens? All good? Huh, Pop. Right before I finished, there was a crow that landed next to the little red mini coop. Huh, Rufio? I think it was eyeing the little chicks. It was just sitting right next to the coop looking at them. And crow do eat meat, not birds. But we're all good. Echo Pup scared him off. Huh, puppy. Good boy. Always working. Huh, Columbiana. But I was able to finish the paint job on the lower part of the walls here, getting a gray stripe going all the way around. Now last year we had the tan stripe going all the way around, and it kind of looked like an elementary school to me. But now I'm feeling with this gray stripe, it's looking more like a prison. But like a nice one though. Either way, we have a nice paint job, all fresh and ready for the pigs to show up. Huh, Pup, we just need to add some bedding in here and we'll be set. Alright, I got the fan on so we can get this dry. I need to get my paint cleaned up here and then we can move on to try and get the tags out of the goat's ears. Huh, Pop? We're making progress now. Hey, goats. What's going on, girl? Just hanging out on your log. Where's your brother? What's your brother doing? Is he inside? He better be. Huh, Pop? Go find him. I brought you guys a treat. Where's your brother? What are you doing, bud? Hanging out in the shade. Do you want a treat, buddy? No wrinkles? You don't like the scratch grain too much, do you, huh? You just want your feed. What are you doing, bud? It ain't dinner time. How about you, Folds? You typically want some scratch grain. I'll get you some? There you go. Yeah, maybe that's why you're getting bigger than your brother. Yeah. Is he getting you all dirty? Is he jumping on you, girl? That's why he's inside and you're outside. Huh. We're going to get those ear tags out of you today. Come on in. What are you doing, Pup? You hanging out with them? Here you go, Wrinkles. I'm going to put some feed in here. Maybe get Folds to come in. Come here, Pup. Bounce on in there, Folds. There you go. I'm going to give him a little bit of feed here. Try and keep him inside. Then I'm going to close myself in with him. Hold on, Pup. I don't need your help for this one. Oh, I guess come in. Zeet. You got to stay in the corner, though. Zeet. Good. We're going to go ahead and lock ourselves in with the goats. Huh, Pup? You stay put. Girl, he's been jumping all over you, huh? Look at those marks. Boy, you're headbutting again. Thanks, Bart. All right, girl. Back up, Pup. Zeke. Zeke, give me some space. I'm gonna try and take care of this. Got some snips here. Yeah, boy. Come here. We're gonna start with you. Keep picking on your sister. Simple, huh? Easy peasy. Number 47's out. We're gonna keep those. Oh, buddy, don't eat that. Calm down, girl. You're next. Beep, beep, scoot, scoot. There's some feed there for you. Go ahead and eat something. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Simple. There you go. You didn't even notice. Where'd it go, though? I was trying to keep that. Where'd you put it? Oh, thank you. Number 37. All done, goats. That was easy. That was easy. Now you don't have that annoying tag in your ear. Yeah. I'll open the door so you can spread back out. Pop. Good job, bud. Thanks for all the help. There you go, Wrinkles. That's for you, Folds. That's because of you, Wrinkles. I just grabbed a couple pieces of wood from the boneyard to put this little divider up. Pup, is it gonna work? Hopefully that'll keep him from headbutting her. If he has to get on her side, she can just switch and get on his side. We'll see if that works at dinner time. Come on, Pup. Now, before we finish this video, I'm gonna take a look at that Piggy Pulley door. Come on, Pup. We're not done yet. Why'd you lay down? You hanging out with the goats? Come on, Pup. Yeah, they're coming out right behind you. Come on. I know, she'll warm up to you eventually. We'll come back and hang out with them. Come on, Pop. We gotta see if we can get that door hung. Ron, are the chickens eating all your feed again? You birds, you have your own feed. Alright, this pig pen is looking fresh over here. It is looking a little bit dark. I could have added a little bit more white to this gray, I guess. Pup, what do you think? Don't touch it, I don't think it's all dry yet. But I built in this guillotine door last year so we could actually get the pigs outside and into the sunlight and on the dirt. That worked out really well last year because the year before we weren't able to get the pigs out at all. So we're trying to upgrade things for the animals each year. However, like a lot of the projects on the homestead, this project never got finished. And I want to get the pulley system I'm planning, putting a rope attached to this so I can actually open and close it from outside the pig pen and not having to walk in to get it every morning and night. Pup? You don't need to lay down in the pig pen. I guess it's as clean as it's gonna get. We could put some fresh bedding down though. We'll have to pick that up when we stop at the mill. Yeah, Pup. Now this is the door right here. It's a pretty heavy duty door because the pigs, I didn't want them to lift it up or try to get out of it. And this door just slides right down in between these grooves, up and down like a guillotine. And I did put this anchor point here right above the door in the middle. And I have an eye hook in the door. So I'm gonna need to figure out how to And it goes right up like that, so I should be able to put a rope through both of these eye hooks, tie one to this one, and then feed it through that one, and try and pull it from the other side to get this door open and closed. Now I think if I hook a rope to the door eye hook and then feed it through that eye hook on the wall, I'm gonna need at least 1 or 2 more eye hooks here to guide the rope. And I do have some rope hanging here I think it's gonna work pretty well. Huh, pup, we just gotta figure it out. Duchess, where are you going? Pretty bird. You chicken. How's it going, Geese? Mumbles. Dabbles. Keeping a lookout. Good. Mumbles wants a nap. Huh, pup. Oh, Pop. We're having sauerkraut tonight with some hand-cut potatoes and some T-bone steak from our brother's cow that we split. Huh, you had your hot dog treat? Alright, you can watch me eat. Alright, well I started getting this set up here for the door, but it's not quite working yet. Tell him, Spot. I know. Now I tried to run the rope through a couple guide points, but the door is actually way too heavy to try and pull. I did get the rope ran out here to the other side of the pig pen. Up top I ran it through a bucket hanger guide, and then I did have a pulley that I ran it through, trying to get the rope up a little bit, pulling against the door. But unfortunately the angle is a little bit too sharp and the door is a little bit too heavy. I'm gonna have to rethink my design. Hump pop. But we already have everybody going to bed. Spot, what are you doing, girl? Be nice. You chickens. Just singing your song, aren't you, girl? You sweet chicken. I know it, I know it. Huh, pup, but I think it's time for bed. Everybody's starting to head in. Ron and his girls are waiting by the fence. I see you, Dabbles. I'm coming. But that's going to be all for this one. We made some progress today getting the pig pen finished and ready for the pigs to show up. I don't know exactly when that's going to be, but now I'm not going to be stressed about it. And I know a lot of you are waiting on the Mushroom Coop project to get restarted, but that's not a priority just yet. Bert already has a place to sleep, and I wanted to make sure the pigs are going to have a place to sleep. But that project and many more are coming up this year, so make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave, and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. Good boy.